Radiothrall is just casting, dude.
Radiothrall, can you guys hear me? There's no one in the chat. So of course, we're going to be playing a little bit of Edge Gooner 2025. I just found out there's a point-and-click game for Blade Runner, so and it looked really good. I mean, I wanted to play a point-and-click game. So let's hope that this works out. Classic with restored. It's interesting. There's like 3 different versions of it. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen here. Wait, how do I get out? Game options. Graphic options. Video options. Hold on 1 second. Just want to be able to sensitivity on this fucking crazy. Here we go. Let's see if I can let you guys see the entire thing. All my shit's so fucking huge on there. Let me bring this to the forefront. And let me bring that above that. And then I can just move it like this past everything. Let's just disable all the images. Such. And then the video capture. Right here, right here, right here. Which one works better? I'm like right-handed. You like to look at everything right, so that works. Like this. See, but when I'm in the game, I can't move my mouse back to this. So this all has to work out pretty well. There's difficulty. It's a fucking point and click. It's a point and click. How do I? This makes no sense, man. Oh, user's choice. That's kind of interesting. Early in the 21st century, the Tyrell conquered advanced robot tech, blah, blah, blah. known as the replicants. The Nexus 6 replicants were superior in strength, agility, at least equal to Republicans were off-world slave labor. Colonized other planets with bloody mutiny on the Republicans were declared illegal aliens on Earth and under the penalty of death. The Edge Runner had orders to goon. Billions must die. Toggle help. Get this shit off the screen. The Edge Gooner was deployed outside Los Angeles.
I'm leaving now.
Lucy, my sweet.
I cleaned out the tiger cage and sorted all the meal bins. So, if it's all right, it's my turn to fix dinner.
Haven't you forgotten something, little one? Just one little thing.
Mr. Runser, please.
It's been a very
Shit.
long day.
He's asking
I
for
don't
some
want to.
gooning.
Now, Lucy, I thought we'd settled this last week.
This really is
Don't
Edge
let me
Gooner.
forget.
This is
It's
crazy.
your salary. We're
She a
closed.
robot?
Come back tomorrow. Wait, I haven't finished with
I
you.
haven't come yet. Wait.
Told you, we're closed.
We're not here to buy, little man.
I'm here to
We've come
goon.
to sell.
You can't possibly have anything to interest me.
Oh, he's not
These
getting
are extremely rare animals of the highest quality.
What a coincidence. So am I.
I'm the alpha male, different breed.
That is the price for humility.
Oh, please, don't.
And what else might we interest you in today, sir?
Oh,
Perhaps some virtue.
shit, he killed that
My
bird.
Animals, please, I'm begging you.
He's an asshole. Thought the replicants were supposed to be like, why from
But
that
what
animal?
of honor, little man? At what price? Honor.
Oh my God, no! That tiger is the rarest specimen ever seen.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright. The forest of the night.
VR 61661, report to
Dude, yeah,
precinct
Gucci.
headquarters, code 3, repeat code 3.
I was just finishing up my 12 out on patrol when I got the call. Welcome relief, considering that the most action I'd seen all night was a schizoid grandmother doing the shimmy in her underwear. In the
Schizoid. Schizoid. Literally me for real. So realistic.
VR 61661, report to division headquarters, code 3, repeat code 3.
Last time I had a 3 was when some hooker vomited Thunderbird on Bryant's desk, and yours truly led the cleanup crew. Year
Some
and a half on the
Gooner
job, it was still the dirtiest work I'd seen. Where's Captain Bryant?
Took a sick day. Got himself a heinous case of ptomaine poisoning. He
Eating
asked me
rulers.
personally to run the unit in his absence.
Gouza was one of the old-time guys who took their
Gouza.
knocks in the streets. He had a friendly way about him, but you didn't want to turn your back on him if you were less than a friend.
Hope you've been enjoying your leisure time, kid, because it's time to take that thumb out of your ass.
Hallelujah.
Don't get too excited. The other Blade Runners are all jammed up. Holden sucking dinner through a straw. Gaff's working the Tyrell break-in, and Steele's working special undercover. Looks like you got this one by default.
You really know how to make a girl feel wanted.
Animal murder done at Runsiter Zoological. Probably just be a schizoid glitz, but
Some
we
chud
get the call.
schizoid murdered
Old man
some
Runsiter
animals
lost
down
something like $1 billion
Broderick.
chinions worth.
10 to 1 this
He was
Phoenix
talking
job
about
will
billions
protect.
must
You got
die.
something better to do? Perfect your French cooking, maybe?
Affect your French gooning, maybe? Have you tried French gooning?
Slumming tonight, Slim?
It's where you stick your finger up your ass.
I thought you were on special assignment.
Wasn't too damn special after I had the suckers out.
What happened?
A couple of fours were masquerading as fibroplast insulators down at Kaiser. I dressed up like a nurse. They never had a chance.
Couple of Chet incels up
Hell
on
no.
Gooner.
There's a beautiful little thing in here called the Magic, and it ain't ever been wrong. You develop it, you got a brilliant career ahead of you.
Femcell.
I'm working on it.
Oh yeah,
What's good
I've
they got
dealt
you
with
doing
many
tonight?
femcells.
AM at Runsiter's.
Animal murder. Oh, those skin jobs got no respect for anything that truly lives and breathes. And that
Those
goddamn
skin-
Eldon Tyrell ought to be zipped into a body bag
Those
and flushed
incel
to deep
chels.
space.
Get rid of him, we'd be out of a job.
I think we're all overdue for a little off-road paid vacation. You can stop staring at my ass now.
You got eyes in the back of your head?
All you gotta do is ask, Slim.
Damn. Not gonna be an incel Chet for long.
Animal sales was a profitable and prestigious business since most real animals had died out after the Terran War. There were plenty of electric ones, though, powered by rechargeable batteries. No self-respecting human would own one of those frauds.
No self-respecting Chet would own an AI. Dude, it's like a piece of fabric on the
Find something?
Piece of chrome.
From a car?
No, I think it's horse chrome. Bag it and tag it. What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault. The shop's been trashed.
30
You ought to
counts,
see
that
this
won't
Tiger
do
Cup
billions, maybe.
It's a
Billions.
goddamn
must die.
tragedy.
How's old man Runsiter holding up?
State of shock. He's been moaning and complaining about his world caving in.
You'd feel the same way if they were your animals. How many perps?
At least 2. Bloody footprints all over the scene.
Must be a delightful sight.
That's better.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on.
This game's weird. You guys are just doing shit. I just go right back in the... Well, I could just leave. Interesting. Let me go back to my apartment. Let's explore the scene first. Ask this guy a question.
Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside.
Zilcho.
Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
I never did appreciate art. Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
Definitely demonic. We're investigating a Chad. So I can click on this. Let's go talk to this guy.
McCoy, LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was 2 men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Obviously. What'd they look like?
Big and scary and absolutely malevolent. I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
Can you think of anything they might have been after?
First, I thought they wanted money, but I don't keep any in the shop. Then I thought they wanted to steal my animals, but they started executing them.
Could they have been replicants?
Who else would be capable of such barbaric acts? I'm ruined.
Incels.
Totally ruined.
Could they be incels?
You ever do any business with the replicant manufacturers, Tyrell Corporation?
I resent that accusation.
Just wondering.
Officer,
Yeah,
last
but the
May
big
I
guys.
personally sold Governor Colvig an exquisite Bergeron coat. I have been a guest at his house on 3 separate occasions. Do I look like I need to carry artificial product?
Sorry.
Tell me about this Lucy.
There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for about a month. She's about 14 years old with pink hair. A very attractive young lady.
SJW.
How'd you find her?
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone. And he's a very reputable wholesaler.
You treat her well?
As well as any young tot should be treated.
She got a desk? Or someplace where she worked?
She used to eat over there. All my animals.
She used to eat.
See if you can dig up that reference from Ogilvy's.
Yes, it's somewhere here. Just a moment.
This game is kind of oddly technical for a point and click. You got the guys walking over it doing shit and shit.
Here you are.
La-di-do. Stop walking like that. Yeah, that's like that. We're gonna
Stick
solve this
around.
mystery.
I may not be finished with you.
My precious one. She was my baby.
What was the dog?
A toy dog.
I just stole it. I'll take that. What's this? A stone?
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
How is it? Chopstick.
A candy bar. Yuck. Well, isn't that cute? Well, isn't that cute?
I'm gonna go. Oh, I have a gun. What? I could shoot people. Can I kill this guy? Like right here? Open. Okay. I already know their replicant numbers. Suspect is 2 database. Audio recordings. A dog. How do I get it? Put the gun away. Toggle graphics. Oh, I could make them better. Not that much better. How do I use items? Can I use items? That's that.
All my animals.
Shut up.
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
I'm kind of finished here. What's in this back? Can I go back here? Is there a back room? There's obviously a curtain there.
It didn't add up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft. The small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance.
I already checked for a crowbar, some kind of tool. No luck, but it looks like we've got some latents.
Make sure the lab boys run them through the mainframe, human and rep. Find anything else out here?
Zilcho, row actions inside. Abstract art, all over the walls and ceiling.
Zilcho. You Zilcho me one time. Shoot your ass.
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
Time to die. Incel. Can't shoot. It's gonna give me a gun. Guess I should go to Chinatown, shouldn't I?
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen.
Soy. I hate soy. Soys. Fucking soy boy losers. I don't eat soy.
Are you taking any drugs? Excuse me, pal. Excuse me. You got anything that's a match for these? Ray McCoy, Rep D-Tech.
Stop. This guy looks interesting. Poop McCoy on the business. Seen any incels about? Any incels? Seen any chuds? You seen any unusual chuds walking around? That's the guy in the red.
McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
Got to mix more out back.
That guy's interesting. Let me follow him.
Howie says you're a master chef.
Do not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute. I'm looking for a girl, about 14 years old with pink hair. You seen her?
I don't know her.
Exactly what someone who knows her would say. Hold on. You're under arrest. Where they keep all the fluoride. All the soy and fluoride. Damn, dude, can you walk slower out of there?
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
Asian side.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zuben? Just month. Superior chef makes all kinds of new sushi.
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up. No one else. Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie.
Is that making this thing?
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
Yeah,
See you later, Howie. You're a pretty smart-looking cat. You want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a both. Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
Fuck. Did I talk to him too much?
See you later, Howie.
Start with a shot.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
Yeah. He's involved. He's just gonna run away now. That didn't give me any information. Why the fuck did I come here? 快手冲冲冲冲，槟榔比老更长更老。Me so horny, love you long time. What does John Cena say? 蹦长岛登岛登岛庙长棒。 Ding dong bao, ding dong bao, ding dong dong dong, second bao bao, second bao.
Roof, laboratory, mainframe and shooting range. Lockup. Ground floor, laboratory, mainframe and shooting range.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk.
Where's the shooting?
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy. Bryant finally let you play with the big boys.
My clearance come through?
You bet. You bring your piece?
Don't leave home without it.
Steele's been running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
I thought Gooner was going to requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month. Guess he's been busy.
Poor guy. I bet he gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Gooner could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked Vice together. He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some lip and lit a match. I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Peachy.
Peachy is right.
Hit the lock, Jack.
I guess there ain't no harm in it.
Target and shoot all threats. Do not shoot innocents.
I don't know there is.
Confirm target as hostile before shooting.
Officer Cho on the scene. Where are we going? I'm getting shot. Single mother down. Hoodlum. Am I missing? What am I supposed to do? Oh, I shot the single mother. Oh, this is what she gets for being a single mother. Come on. Should have married a Chad. Did I shoot the single mother? Oh, Oh, that's why I was getting shot. Being too nice to the women.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
I fucked up. I killed too many innocents. Where's the next station? This way? Take them out. Take them out. Fucking dumb bitches with their babies and shooting guys. The shooting's too tough. Fuck. That was later their baby. Those innocent guys, I mean, they have guns, I think. It's just, what the fuck? This shit's so hard.
Completed sequence.
Do they actually shoot? Oh, where's my guy going? So I get an achievement for acing and shit. Incels about incel mass shooting shit. Oh, come on. Why are they walking out here, man? They deserve to die. Come on. There's no station there. Oh, impressive. Oh, this game will actually like move me to do this. This is crazy.
Completed all sequences. Proceed to exit.
Shit, that was tough. So he shot too many innocent people. What happens by walking in the top one?
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
Probably an achievement if I do that. I got time for that. Yes. Yes. I don't got a photo to be like in minutes.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
So I put the clues.
Uploading personal clue
You
database.
don't have to run the fucking shit.
Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer
This is like
complete.
a fucking movie. Come on. This is crazy. Guess I don't need to do this just yet.
Mainframe and laboratory.
I think I need to go to the lab.
Got anything new for me, Dino?
I was wondering when you'd show your mug around here, McCoy. We got the animal corpses from Runcitus, but there wasn't a whole lot to work with.
Bone marrow?
About 50% were real, the rest were fakes.
So, Runciter was ripping his customers off.
State-of-the-art fakes. Miles beyond the crap you see on Animoid Row.
The kind that comes from legit manufacturers?
And they're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Butcher knife?
Could be, but who cuts meat anymore?
Nice bunch of reps I'm tailing. Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver out of my back next week. Anything else?
That piece of chrome you found outside of Runcitis is from a 1995 Pontiac.
Nice set of wheels.
It's okay, not what I call a classic.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
What do I do with that information? Skid. This guy anywhere.
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
I suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
You're Spencer Gregorian, right?
No. I really think my lawyer should be here.
I got some more questions for you. A lot of people involved in your cause, Spencer?
Yes, sir, we're growing fast. As more and more people realize that replicants have cognitive and emotional legitimacy, the Citizens Against Replicant Slavery will spearhead the movement towards...
Save the pitch for someone who gives a shit.
We're peaceful people, Detective.
Yeah.
We live by a code that men like you could never
That's what all you Antifa types say.
2 centuries ago.
Then you're burning down a city!
Brave souls formed...
Talking about how peaceful the fires were.
So, you help replicants escape the city.
I'm talking figuratively, Detective.
Sure you are.
We're not children, Detective. We have resources. The world is changing. People are waking up to the injustices
Sounds like a bunch of hippy-dippy baloney.
A lot of them will wake up dead if reps are allowed
Just
to run
a
amok on
simple-minded country right-winger. That Confederate flag you stand for, it stands for losers. I don't fly the flag of losers. That was...
You keeping busy, pal?
Oh my god, I don't want to
Please
talk
leave me
to him.
alone. My migraine's acting up.
Leave me alone. It's in the old city of Chicago.
Roof. Ground floor.
Is that where my car is at? My car's on the roof. I'm gonna talk to the fucking chief again. See what's there. Do I got a new location I can go to, or do I have to go to my apartment? Call it a day. I guess I could talk to this guy about his fakes. You're selling fakes. Shit, all the car. Oh, shit's going. It's a 1995 Whatever these places now. Just the stupidest thing. Hey, you didn't stick around. Shouldn't this still be a crime scene? Where this fucking guy go? Went home? Can't just go home. Well, let's go to Chinatown. Maybe we want to go to lunch.
See you later, Howie.
I wanted to go to all the locations first. It's kind of stupid. Trying to solve a crime.
Your floor number, please.
Apartment. Roof. Ground floor. Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88.
Thank you.
1488. Coy.
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
Is that a real
Maggie, come here, girl.
partner? Why would it need a partner? Replicant dog. We could take a shower in the sun. Kira.
Your floor number, please.
Please. Dog game in this bitch. I like that angle. Masturbation cam.
Ground floor.
Not much I can do here.
Your floor number, please.
Police department shit.
Roof.
I'm assuming the guy's at the station giving a statement or something. You didn't know. Oh my god, we gotta run all the way back to the fucking car. Why we park so far away? These buttons doing that? Is it this thing button? I think we can figure this out. I've never beat a point and click in my entire life. I played that tentacle one, what's it called? Day of the Tentacle. And I got stuck on it. I was like, I did the George Washington thing and I got stuck. I don't know where to go.
Mainframe and ground floor. Roof. Laboratory. Ground floor. Mainframe and ground floor. Lockup. Ground floor.
Can explode the ground floor.
What do you know?
Zero that would interest you, Detective.
Hey, pal. Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You know the procedure. Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs and I'll read it later.
You got it. Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Is this the guy that gets shot at the beginning of the first movie?
Lockup. Ground floor. Lockup. Mainframe. Lockup. Mainframe and lockup.
I didn't really finish questioning that guy. I guess I'm not doing all this stuff in the mainframe since I went to the laboratory.
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I already told that other detective everything. Under duress.
I want to know about the people who were there. The Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
Hey.
I don't know them.
I'm Rastafarian.
Were they together?
They seemed to be. I saw them talking.
Before or after the explosion?
Before. I didn't see them at all after. That's all I know, I swear. I wouldn't even know where to find explosives. I'm not a violent man.
Of course you aren't. You just want to let replicants walk the streets.
They're not killers, Detective. They're innocents. They just want to live a decent, productive life like you or me.
It's that simple, huh?
It's that simple. You chuds are all the same to me.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Okay, can I use this fucking computer now? Oh, I can. It's doing something. Enhance. Zoom out. Pan. Enhance. Enhance. Chud. Let's go to my KI.
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault. I already checked for a crowbar, some kind of tool. No luck, but it looks like we've got some...
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone, and he's a very reputable wholesaler. There's not a lot I can tell you. I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who...
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault.
This is Crystal Steel, badge number BR61354. Still working the explosion at the Tyrell manufacturing plant. This is Crystal Steel, badge number BR61354. Conducting the interrogation of Spencer Gregorian, leader of CARS, Citizens Against Replicant Slavery. November 22nd, 2019.
I once again asked that my attorney...
Shut it, shitbird. I'm asking the questions. We've already put you on the machine, so we know you're not a skin job.
That term offends me.
Okay, so you're not one of those biomechanical scumbags, and you claim to not know anything about the bombing at Tyrell.
This is true. We advocate equal rights under the law for replicants. We have nothing against Tyrell Corporation for creating them.
That's some sick logic.
The replicants are living organisms, whether people like you like it or not. Replicants contribute greatly to the economic well-being of our culture. They cannot be discounted as such.
Hell, it'd be no skin off my nose if each and every one of them was hosed down for good. You ever see this guy?
Why, yes. Actually, I have. He was present at the protest. He's not part of our group, but outsiders are usually welcome.
How many new faces showed up that day?
Not too many. A handful at most.
Describe them to me again.
Just the Rastafarian fellow.
Describe them to me again.
Just the Rastafarian.
The Rastafari. How do I... Can I use my items?
Howie Lee's in Howie Lee's in Chinatown.
Howie's. Howie Lee's in Chinatown. This is where I should go.
Mainframe and laboratory. Ground floor.
I wonder if the guy has anything to say about the thing.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Okay, we need to jump up. Someone walking into your next door. I think. Hey chat. Hey chat. Is there any? Hey chat. This guy's guy. Chinatown is. Who are you still? Did I even go to my apartment now?
There's a test I'd like you to take. It won't take too long.
Test? What kind of test?
It's kind of a personality test. Totally routine.
Routine?
How's I even supposed to know that? Oh shit! You just killed my guy.
A big guy run past here?
Hey, maybe spare some chinion? Thanks. The big man, he kinda limping. That away.
Yeah, I could figure that so. Shoots. It's like my training.
Locked.
Shit. Yeah, I got it.
Locked.
Shit. Got away with it fast. That was my shot. Hey. That's fucking disgusting. Juice. Big ass coke.
See you later, Howie. Ray McCoy, Rep D-Tech.
Was I supposed to follow? I report back to my boss. I got away. Hopefully he's still sitting there by the time.
Ground floor. Mainframe and laboratory. Ground floor. Laboratory. Lockup. Ground floor.
Boss.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Oh, I can't escape this shit. Thank God.
Roof.
That's the limping man. Was there something I missed? Shit. Such a terrible detective. I guess I should ask Howie. That's kind of take her off. I really just get it.
See you later, Howie. Are you taking any drugs?
Cool, so... Stone... Should have shot. Where'd he go? Was he looking for him? I don't know how to keep up that enhanced machine. The enhanced machine.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Uploading personal clue data. Clue data.
It's bullshit. You got anything? Shoot this computer. The lab.
Laboratory.
Maybe the boys at the lab.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
How do I... Clues. No clues.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef. Makes all kinds of new sushi.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair. Judging from the distance between...
Can I do things with this?
Howie Lee's.
This is the weirdest portrait. Guy disappeared.
Lockup. Roof.
I'm gonna give you a little test.
The other detective, she already tested me earlier today.
Uh-huh. Look, I gotta check out the equipment, and you're the only stiff around.
I object to this treatment. If you'll just call my lawyer, he'll take care.
Your lawyer would tell you I got the authority to VK the mayor if I want. And he'd have to smile and nod and kiss my butt until I cleared him. So sit down. Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
3rd sector, uptown.
Nice neighborhood?
Very. Is this going to take long?
Just keep your pants on, Spencer. What do you do for a living?
I teach political science.
What's your name?
Spencer Gregorian. I really think my lawyer should be here.
Just keep your pants on, Spencer. A man dressed in rags approaches you on the street and asks for money.
I try to help him, of course. Buy him dinner or take him to a shelter.
Your child comes home with a black eye.
I'd call the school.
You're going to die. It may be soon. Death. The grave. Rot.
You're enjoying this.
It may be soon. The readouts don't lie. You're scared. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
This conversation is over, Detective. I don't have to sit here and take abuse.
Test terminated.
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Lockup. Ground floor. Mainframe and shooting range. Laboratory. Lockup.
I don't know. I don't know if that was that guy was a robot. I mean, he could have been a robot. I don't want to see him there, but I don't know what to look for. Let's just go home at this point. Another fucking day in my stone cold incel chud life. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh shit, that scared the shit out of me. Hey. I know who that is. That's the guy from the first Bloodborne movie.
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Too bad she won't live.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over. Remember that. I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
Gotcha.
Too bad she won't live. What does he say? Wait, hold up. Can I investigate these guys?
Yuck. Yuck.
Your floor number, please.
Guy just tried to kill me.
Roof. Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
We'll just go.
88. Thank you.
Who's the best dog in the whole world?
Okay, what am I supposed to do? I just killed them, guys. I did do my job.
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd come up against. There was something in his eyes, an almost primordial desire to live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed.
I'm supposed to yearn and ponder here. Just came over here to ponder and yearn. Shit.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Got your delivery here, man.
What?
Kingston Kitchen.
It's the Rastafari.
Oh, yes, right. Hold on.
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
Oh, no. It's about a third of what we got here on Terra. Real comfy. How about turning that dial, okay?
Got the bugs
Please, can you control your rat?
I'll have you know that Ricky's a purebred chihuahua, and he's totally real.
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
Boring, boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner kick lately. He never shuts up.
You also do outside work.
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about them?
I think you should be going now.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me now. Where be
The
your
reason her
research
neck
on
red
Nexus
like that because
6?
I'd be choking her all night.
Test studies, contacts, the works.
Only simulator. Extra terrestrial gravity.
One more minute, you be swallowing this explosive. 3 more minutes,
Big
they
block
be
of
hosing
cheese.
you off the True Life building across town.
No, I swear. I don't have anything. If I did, I'd give it to you.
My people sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
Is he a robot? I mean, why did they give a robot such a personality if you're making Rastafarian robots?
DNA Row. They're all working down on DNA Row.
You one miserable package man.
No. No, please don't.
Shit.
Pick up. Hope you aren't camped out there with a bottle of tequila.
Very funny.
Early bird slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry. I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Inside?
That's right. But we also got a sweet little break on it. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang.
Beautiful. How many perps?
Just one. I don't know if it's related to the Runcitor deal or not. Tyrell security will have the disc for you when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
Shit. Bottoms up. We'll get into Blade character. Just disgusting.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments. 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 Roof.
If I could share. location. The Tyrell.
McCoy, LPD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grab test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenduler ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Let's check this out.
One of Tyrell's employees got
Take that to the fucking thing.
One more thing.
I've told you everything I know, Detective. I gotta work. These monitors don't watch themselves.
Yeah, it's a tough gig. The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row.
Yeah, I've been talking about that. Can I go to Animoid Row yet?
Jesus.
Jesus. Get out of my crime scene.
But not by much.
Learn anything?
You could strain him through a sieve.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe? This earring yours?
Maybe it belonged to that other cop who was up here. The babe with the shades and the cigarettes.
Ain't her style. Call her babe to her face, you're liable to end up with a severe limp. You spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story, but I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Disgusting. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Dude's having a full-on schizo conversation.
Disgusting.
Something else in there?
Lagging behind again?
Guza didn't say anything about me working with a partner.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own. Could be it's linked to this Tyrell debacle.
You take a look at this crime scene?
Yeah, it's a real doozy, Slim. Worse than watching Guza eat. Make sure you skip a meal before you go up.
That was the one question I got to ask you. Frick. Come back. I was on the road.
I need to ask you...
Get out of my way!
I got a couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no social club.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
Using all my money.
Step up. Mama Isabella cooked you something special. Put a glow in your cheek.
McCoy,
is that Bob
LPD.
Myler?
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions? They always need answers.
The reason her neck is red like that is because I've been choking her out all night last night, Mom.
That stew's looking tasty.
You're just making me crazy,
up.
Mom. You're just
Only
making me
dirty
thirsty,
genius.
Mom.
It put a spring in your step, man. The ladies, they be loving you.
The
Thanks for your
ladies
time.
love me. Serious big.
That a 45 blaster under your coat, or you just happy to be here?
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos Wars intact.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
Blade Runner, huh?
Gooner, huh?
How come I never heard
Edge
it?
Gooner, huh?
I just got assigned.
Yeah, I'm kind of buddies with Davy Holden. How's he doing?
Word is he's gonna be okay.
That skin job must have been pretty damn quick getting by Davy like that. He's the best in the business.
He'll be back on the job soon. You got any decent ammo for my piece?
You mean the good stuff? 'Cause I know them police issue spitballs just don't cut it.
Not these days.
Yeah, I know how it is. If you want to drop a skin job, you need a little extra oomph. I got a few clips around here somewhere. If you got the chin yen for it.
Okay, let's have it. Jesus.
Wonder.
You want to make it as a Blade Runner? You ought to do your own investigations.
Oh, wait. Oh, whoa, this is where this place is. It's all connected.
Two minutes. That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the street.
Sell a lot of stuff that way?
I don't encourage browsers. What impresses me are people who know what they want and are not afraid to pay for it.
Is that the guy
What's the
from
most
Once in a
expensive thing you got
Time
in
Hollywood that plays Bruce Lee?
Value is a relative notion. What's significant to you might be meaningless to me.
Sounds exactly like
And vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed. The finest, most authentic anyone can get.
My hands are moving. If I kill you, I go to jail.
This your work?
Ah, dragon.
Dragon?
See? Anosoptera. Dragonfly late of the American South Swampland.
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. State item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenty's money to obtain a collection.
More than I can afford.
You try Hawker's Circle. Might want to trade for this. With luck, you may find.
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other pieces.
I make you a deal. I found out where to get dragonfly jewelry. Then you buy a piece, right? For special lady friend? You come back later.
I'll do that.
You take care, chasing the dragon.
Might I interest you in a snake, noble one?
Not today, thanks. You know anything about insects?
I regret that I do not, noble one, save that I feed them to my snakes.
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course. The safeguards in the design of my snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that this insect is already extinct.
They all died after the war, yes.
So the fakes must be pretty expensive.
If bought in bulk, the price is acceptable. They do not need to eat them, of course, but the added realism is worth every penny. Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
Right now, I'm more interested in the insect.
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door. She's an expert on such things, and will cut a wonderful little friend.
Fucking chops that we're driving. Alright.
Handsome man like you has lady friend, of course.
All my girl cares about is food and...
How romantic.
Maggie.
Maggie, senor. It's perfect, is it not?
It's kind of ugly, but you talked me through it. You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. If you come back later.
When is later? It's taking... You got a license for it. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Hey, where's the shot? Where'd it go?
Locked.
Listo.
Ground floor. Mainframe and shooting range.
Fucking love
Laboratory.
science. Dun, 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 dun.
Mainframe and laboratory. Ground floor. Mainframe and shooting range.
Talk to my boss.
Uploading personal clue. Scanning video disk. One enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Enhance. Would it be enhanced?
Tyrell Grav Test Lab.
Oh shit. I got 2 dogs.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. Give me a hard copy of that.
How do I hard copy?
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row. Give me a hard copy of that.
Tyrell Grav Test Lab.
Interesting.
Roof, laboratory, mainframe, and shooting range.
Some bosses.
Get out of here before I throw my desk at you.
Can the department float me some chin yen? This investigation's getting expensive.
Look, this ain't on the department tab, okay? This is a personal loan.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
This goddamn city don't know how to manage funds. They've been flush for years.
I thought we were under budget.
Trust me, ain't nobody getting rich unless they're sneaking some on the side. Hell, I can barely pay for the fuel for my car.
Ever hear of public transportation?
Get out of here before I throw my desk at you.
You already said that one.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You'd be amazed at how accommodating a man can be after his hemorrhoids get lanced. You really been surprising the troops around here, kid. Gaff says you worked that retirement like a champ.
Just doing the job.
Yeah, well, don't get too cocky. Those sixes can be damn unpredictable.
That I know.
But I'm proud of you, McCoy. Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
Thanks.
Payments is wiring the advance to your account as we speak.
How much?
Couple hundred chinion. Enough to buy a sandwich or two. We gotta hold back the rest until the lab does the autopsy. Paperwork, you know. Shouldn't take more than a couple of days.
So, the check's in the mail?
Hey, don't worry. The boys upstairs want to keep our best and brightest happy. Any idea what you want to spend it on?
I was thinking maybe a companion for my animal at home.
Forget that. Buy yourself something nice. Once you start carving up that juicy bacon, kid, the taste never goes away. The great things in life, believe me, you'll just be wanting more and more.
Lockup. Ground floor.
If the guy's still in the lockup.
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting.
Mainframe. Roof.
Take the day off. Almost done with my investigation.
You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. I have every kind of fish for low fish.
No, thanks.
Fish just
No,
real. Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects.
You try there. Good luck with hope he stays healthy.
Cheap.
Nice bracelet, tough guy. Who's Maggie, your mommy?
She's a dog.
So is my wife, but I sure as hell don't brag about it.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one. Pour me one.
Just
one, but one. You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus Eisendaler at the Tyrell building?
Eisendaler. Oh, Eisendaler, yeah. Let me tell you, that man can't eat.
Send anything over lately?
No, sir. No deliveries to him no more. Not since last month. He be way behind on his bill.
Not for a month, eh?
At least. No more till him pay up.
You may have a little trouble collecting. He's dead. This guy work for you?
No, but I wish he do. He be one fine-looking man.
You sure? Never
Well,
seen him before.
Nick Lorraine like
I
that, 'cause I've
remember
been
it
choking her
for
out
sure.
all night long.
Thanks for your time. Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress.
All my paperwork is in order.
Doesn't matter. I don't read anyhow. What's your name?
Easel.
You say everything's top quality here. That go for your old buddy Spencer Gregorian, too?
I met him a while back. He bought some calfskin gloves from me. Said he wanted to do some gardening.
Calfskin?
Faux calfskin.
Gregorian said you were thrown out of cars for having violent tendencies.
Whoever Gregorian is, he's lying.
He also said you were a borderline sociopath who ought to be locked up. But I'm inclined to agree.
Don't you wish I gave a damn about what you think?
I can make you give a damn.
Let me give you a little word of advice, detective. Stay out of my business. More importantly, stay out of my face. All I'd have to do is make one vid call and you would be shoveling shit off-world for the rest of your career.
Talk to me like that some more and you'll be eating it.
Perhaps I can interest you in this camera. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole families sat for portraits.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
Locked.
I'm inside the building. That's weird.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. If you come...
I know I could go home right now.
No, wait!
Oh, she killed me. No way. I have to start the entire game all over.
Your floor
Fucking
number.
bullshit. I wasn't paying attention. I know I was gonna sneak up on me with a fucking katana, bro. What the fuck? Guy fucking killed me.
McCoy, LPD. Where do I go?
Hey, for doctor.
I may have more.
Yes.
The earring, I didn't know, like the cheap. Jesus.
I seen work.
Learn.
You could.
The dog. This earring, you're
Maybe.
ain't. You spotted?
Yep.
Another, but I. Disgusting. You spot anything?
Yep.
Lagging.
Goose. How's yours connected to mine?
I'm still putting the pieces together. You hear about the Moonbus massacre?
Gaff mentioned.
Could be our kid.
Do that.
Xin hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở đâu ạ? Mấy giờ tôi phải tới đó?
Nossa, preciso.
this your work? Right. You want if
you handsome man like you has lady friend, of course.
all my men. It's kind of ugly.
That a foot.
You got
They are
rim.
How come?
I just
Yeah,
heard it.
that's easy.
You got any?
You because I'm
Not.
yeah. You want?
Okay.
You want to make?
Jesus.
Step up.
McCoy.
Quick.
I got a question.
You.
Xin hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở đâu ạ?
Laboratory, mainframe, and shooting range.
During his last election campaign, Governor Kolvig promised a bold new plan of action to clean up the worst regions of the highly toxic debris that surrounds our city, the so-called kipple. Just how much progress has been made since then? We spoke to the governor just before his weekly meeting with the city council.
Our studies have shown that the kipple's effect upon Los Angeles is minor. The radiation and toxic waste is contained in relatively small pockets, all miles distant from the city center. Nevertheless, cleaning things up out there is a worthwhile goal, especially with the thousands of specials living on the city fringes. For now, all I can say is that we're looking at several options, and I'm sure everyone will be pleasantly surprised by our final proposal.
Uploading personal clue database. Clue. Scanning video disk. One enhanceable. Adding and. Tyrell grav.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. Give me a hard copy of that.
I think that's all the clues in this photo.
Ground floor.
Can the department float me some...
Look,
I thought we...
hell, I can
Ever hear...
get it.
Bryant, go on.
You, yeah, just, yeah. But I think payment...
How much?
We got paid. So, hey, any... Free, want you to...
Laboratory.
How many delivered? Anyway, a big guy with dress.
Oh, no.
Thanks.
Ông đó đang nhìn mình.
That stew's look.
Fix your eyes.
You send a lot of...
Eyes and...
Send...
No.
Not... You... Thanks for your time.
Might I?
Not to... You know, when
you got this.
I had so
If they'd have it right, perhaps she and
I need to...
so what? He takes peculiar pleasure in I cannot even go out for a Cisco whoop without worrying whether Bob is...
Thanks for your time.
Two minutes. Sell a lie. Don't want it. And on what's that? What? And every...
Let me tell you,
Or
doesn't
easy.
You move a... I read it. It's... If I... You say everything's a go.
I said he can't. Oh,
Gregorian's...
whoever.
He also said I'm inclined to agree.
Don't you wish I can make... Stay more and more. I'd have to talk to me like perhaps 100 years old fam.
I've seen...
Have you ever seen...
Yes.
No, wait!
You blew your retirement loot this time, Slim.
What are you doing here?
Tracking this piece of shit. What are you doing here besides putting your nuts on the chop?
Investigating Ezo.
Maybe you should find another line of just in case. I'll wait and pick up a bottle of scotch for the real blade. Just kidding.
That was my kill, bitch. That's honest too.
You blew your retirement loot this time, Slim.
What are you doing here?
Tracking this piece of shit. What are you doing?
Investigating.
Maybe just all and pick Jet.
Can I not kill that guy? Is it I'm done.
You blew your retirement loot this time, Slim.
What are you doing here?
Tracking this piece of shit. What are you doing here?
Investigating.
Maybe just in case. I'll and pick a Jess.
No.
Hold it. No, wait!
You blew your retirement.
What are you doing here?
Tracking this piece of shit. What are you doing here besides putting your nuts on the chopping block?
Investigating Ezo. Maybe we should...
Maybe you should find it just in case I'm not around to... I'll wait for the uniforms. Why don't you grab yourself and pick up a bottle of scotch? Just kid.
Locked.
You hear anything yet about that drag?
No, if you...
Locked. I was fresh out of Leeds. Poking around Hawker's circle had been a waste of time. I had nothing to connect this Ezo character to the... But if the replicants had done in one Tyrell scientist, maybe they and the subcontractors down on DNA Row didn't have Tyrell security to protect them.
Got some photos to look
Laboratory. Mainframe and shooting range.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete. Hawker's Circle. China bar.
Yeah, it's the guy.
Interesting. Give me a hard copy of that. That guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that.
Mainframe, ground floor. Lockup, roof.
You keeping busy, pal?
Lockup.
You got any discs from that camera?
I just serve drinks, pal. But if you're gonna sit there until I cough it up, well, here it is. Nice bracelet, tough guy.
She's a...
So is my form just one.
You hear anything?
No, if you come.
Laboratory.
Upload. Download. Clue. Scanning video disk. One enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. China bar.
Gooza? Give me a hard copy of that. He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
Uploading personal. Download. Clue data.
Roof. Roof.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant.
We'll get back out there.
Yeah.
Everybody's...
Sorry to...
We'll get...
Yeah.
Everybody...
Plot thickens. Go back to my home now.
Messy up there.
You friendly with Eisendaler?
Most of the employees I see come... Dr. Eisendaler. He almost never left his...
He afraid of somebody?
I think it had something to do with the air. I once heard him come...
Smart. What was his...
Scrub test, chief engineer. The lab runs tests to see how a replicant would perform. One of the other engineers could tell you more.
You know if anyone...
Not one of... The boss enforces a strict dress...
How did Eisendel...
Hey, you know, company rules only apply to the lesser mortal.
How do I get into...
You don't.
Okay. How do I make him...
Well, you could call it...
Who is...
Don't know.
Yeah, I get the... Disgusting. A takeout box from Kingston. You know who deals in...
You don't want them? I have
No, fish, no. What's...
It's good.
Oh, shit. Pour me one.
Just
one. Thanks for your time. You hear anything?
No, sir. If you come.
Thanks for your time.
Your floor number.
Ground floor.
Your floor number.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Good doggy. Good dog. Portrait of the sleep. No messages. I'm in demand.
Maggie, come here, girl. Who's the best dog in the whole world? Here you go, baby. Dinner time. Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Your floor number, please.
Roof.
You hear anything yet about that?
No, senor. If you come back.
Save it for the... What to do?
I fucking love science. Can you even imagine? Way back in the past when we thought that storms were caused by petty gods fighting on top of a mountain. And yeah, I like a good story, but eventually it's gonna bore me if it doesn't have that truth, that incontrovertible, testable, repeatable proof. I fucking love science, and I fucking love Charles Darwin.
Cause I don't think it's bold to question what you're told. If you're told that the world's 1,000 years old, there's nothing here to argue against. It's a process, not an ideology.
And I fucking love science. Sometimes people ask me, of all of the centuries, which I'd pick to live life in. Well, that's pretty easy right now. If you think objectively, if you like hawk running water and memory foam beds and TV shows and cell phones and not being dead, you fucking love science. And I fucking love Carl Sagan.
Cause I think it's fine to look up at the sky and never ever stop wondering why. There's nothing here to argue against. It's a process, not an ideology. And I fucking love science. Woolly mammoth, embryos, vaccines for smallpox and polio, your TV set, the internet, your PS4 supersonic jets, exoplanet galaxies, DNA, germ theory, relativity. Just take a sec to think about it. How good we would be without it.
Rosalind Franklin.
Well, that's the show. That's the show. Pretty boring episode. I couldn't get very far in that game. I don't know. Didn't know what to do next. Radiothrall out.
All right, I'm a real incel chud hours coming from you live from the underground. Radiocast, rolling Radiocast, podcasting for you chewed incels of Radiothrall. It's just casting, dude.